Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the A&E show. And you'll notice that the A of the A&E show is not here today. Amanda and I were talking earlier this week, and she said, you know what, Emily? My son Jimmy, he has basketball is so important to him. And he's got his tryouts, and he really wants me to be there, and I feel conflicted. And I said, girlfriend, don't feel conflicted. It's so important as moms that we show up for our kids. So I said, please go in peace. We're going to get some guest hosts in on the show today. So I have the lovely Rhonda Elliott in the house. You guys know Rhonda Elliott. Rhonda is, of course, a Reiki master as well as an Akashic Record practitioner, and she's going to be here holding some powerful space for us today. And we also have, and we've never done this before, but we have Bea Crawmer. Did I pronounce your last name right, my love?
Yeah.
Yay, I did good. In the house today. And Bea and her family have been extremely affected by Hurricane Irma. And as you guys know who, Brian's in the house. As you guys know who are regular watchers and followers of our show, we like to spread the wealth. We like to share and donate as we're collecting funds. And we really want to bless Bea and her family and help them out of the situation that they're in. So we've invited Bea to come on the show today, and she's agreed to come on and share her story. Mark is in the house. Hello, Mark. So I'm going to turn it over to Bea right now and let her share what's going on in her family. You guys will notice that we posted the PayPal link, and I will post it again so it's easy to find. We encourage, if everybody gives just a little bit, the difference that we can make is so profound. And I'm going to take a few moments, Bea, while you're sharing your story to share this out with the masses. And I invite you guys who are on now, please heart it up, like it up, share this out with your followers too. We want to get a nice big audience today because not only are we're here, we want to bless Bea and her family, but we also want to bless everybody. We're going to send massive amounts of remote healing, not only to each one of you who have shown up today and shared the areas where you need healing in your life, but to the planet as well, because as you guys all have experienced, we're going through such massive shifts right now. And this is not only going to be a healing transmission, but an awakening transmission. Because as we wake up to the truth of who we are and how powerful we are, we actually have the ability to open and receive healing and to heal ourselves. So this is not only healing, but awakening for all of us. So thank you both to my guests for being here. Bea, I'm going to turn it over to you. Share with us what's been going on with your family and how you guys have been affected by Hurricane Irma.
Okay, excuse me. Thank you. And thank you for having me. Yeah. We're not too far from Miami. So when Irma hit, the eye landed about a couple hours west of us. But luckily, we didn't get any major flooding. We did lose electricity for about a week, which meant that we couldn't work for a week. My husband or I couldn't work. We couldn't stay in our house. We had family helping us get hotels and pay for food, and it was just a crazy time. At the same time that my husband had just started a job, but because of the hurricane, he couldn't make it there. I mean, just basically the whole state was a mess. I mean, it went like right up the whole state. Well, but yeah. So and then on top of that, the car broke down. So we don't have a car, which has made it really hard for him to get to work. And I do web design at home, so I work online, and I stay home and take care of my son, who's about to be 3. So that's what I do. And yeah, so we put this out there to help us because we have rent due soon, and it's been hard trying to come up with that money for that. Right now we are late, but they did give us a bit of an extension, so somehow always seems to work out. You know, we're still here, we're still surviving. I know that there's a lot of people who need help, and that kind of the whole world, there's a lot going on, you know, with all the fires and all the weather and all the, yeah. So we are very thankful for all the help. We have already received a lot of help and a lot of support from people.
Wonderful. My heart goes out to you so much having little ones. Whew, it's going to get me choked up here. because especially at that age, they're absorbing so much, and we try as moms and as parents to protect them from as much stress that's happening in our households as possible, but they feel it. And from the time that they're 0 to the time that they're 7 years old, this is the most impressionable phase of our young ones. And those feelings of being secure in the world really take hold at this time. So it's so important that we come together right now and really help to create that stability in your family. It's an honor to show up and to offer this support to you today. And thank you so much for coming on. I know that coming on camera and talking about your story is not something that feels comfortable a lot of times. Yeah. And my background is in Hollywood, so I've been coming on camera and talking about things going on in my life for a long time. But I recognize it's a very vulnerable place to open yourself and put yourself on the spotlight like this. So I'm proud of you. You have a lot of courage. I'm proud of you for holding your family together. I'm proud of you for being open to receive, because so many times it's very difficult for us to receive. We have blocks that cause us to sometimes not feel worthy of that, to feel, like you said, so many people are struggling. What makes me a person that should step up and receive? Well, you are a person that we want you to receive. And as you open to accepting the abundance and the support that is here on the planet, you actually transform the grid, and you transform people to be able to open and step in and to receive. So thank you for being our symbolic receiver today, because like I said, as you receive, you help transform all of us, the DNA in all of us to open and receive. And this is truly an abundant universe. There are resources here available to support us. And yeah, I can't honor and thank you enough, because as we are willing to be vulnerable and step forward and share our journey and transform right in front of everyone's eyes, then we make it possible for everyone on the planet to do the same. So you're a rock star. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels weird to come on the radio for this reason. I've been on a couple internet radio shows before for different things, and now I'm like, oh, this feels weird. I'd rather be talking about other stuff I'm doing, like self-sustainable communities in Africa and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I would love to do that.
I want you to, talk about that a little bit, because you do. Not only are you experiencing this difficult time and this transition for your family, but you're out there doing things to shift and change the world too. And I think it's important for people to recognize that as light workers, we go through really difficult times, but it doesn't mean we're sitting around wallowing in that. We are actually stepping up and doing things to shift and change the world. And I'd love for you to share about the sustainable community that you are working on establishing in Uganda, you said, right?
Yep, I have a very close friend, excuse me, named Ken, and he has a piece of land there, about 5 acres, and he's been working now we've been working together for the past year and a half to get this together and get him funding, and he's almost done with his website. They just got their solar water pump funded, so they're working on building that and getting all the land ready for food, and they have a bunch of volunteers coming in all the time, and really it's growing and expanding, and working on also educational things and teaching the community. And then on my end here, I've just been helping organize, get the word out, stuff like that. But I do want to do that here. I would love to get land, and I'm working on a business plan to help spread self-sustainable centers that can be built quickly with materials from the earth, and then can give back to the community, as well as teaching, that's just a little bit.
Yeah, that's awesome. Kara Melindy says too, she sounds incredible. She would love to know how to support this project. We'll post some links so you guys can find out how to support this project. And we will, Amanda and I we'll do another show where we collect funds and support that project as well. It's really awesome stuff. And people like Bea, you guys who are, yes, and thank you, Nestor. Nestor had a brilliant, let me put Nestor's comment back up here too, talking about Nestor says, dropping the cognition that you're not worthy opens you up to receive. You were born to inherit blessings. Society's shitty programming makes you believe that you don't deserve those blessings, and we are breaking those today. Nestor, thank you for sharing it in those words. I really love and appreciate that. And guys, we want to support people like Bea, because when her mind and her energy is focused on feeling stressed out and how she's going to keep a roof over her family's head, she's distracted from doing this work that she's called here to do. And it's so important that we support missions like these, that we support our fellow light workers. Yeah, Moonshadow's in the house. How you doing, my friend? So thank you again so much for showing up and being willing to receive today, because you open all of us up to be willing to receive.
I think
Lori,
that's go ahead. I think that's where a lot of people are at, though. You know, we're all trying to survive and just pay bills, get by, feed the kids, you know, do things like that. And then on the side, it's like, I've been thinking about this for over a year, but then life happens, and then I start to think of all the big things, like all the money, and how am I going to get the land, and all these things, and then it feels heavy, and it feels like this is never going to happen. But then I go up and down, and I'm like, I can see it, you know, I can feel it. It's like so close.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. We're all experiencing, like you said, we're experiencing our different degrees of those struggles. My husband, who is the main breadwinner in the house, is in between career jobs right now, and I'm picking up a second job on the side to help, and it gets stressful. And it's so important that we don't get distracted from this mission of transforming the planet. So I can't thank you enough for being willing to be that symbol for all of us today to step into this. So yes, thank you. Thank you kindly. And everybody, you'll note that the PayPal link is posted there in the comments for you guys. So I encourage you to donate, even if you can only donate $1 or $2 or $5 or whatever feels like the right amount for you. Please open and support missions like this to whatever degree is suitable for you. And we're excited to get this healing going today, to bring through some powerful healing energy. I'm going to have Rhonda talk to us a little bit about remote healing, how it works, what's going on with this whole business of remote healing. Rhonda, share with us not only your experience, but your knowledge.
Remote healing is just the same as if I'm in the same room. To explain it, it's like explaining how we can actually see each other right now. We are seeing each other energy. So energy moves at the speed of light. And healing is through source or through the Akasha or whatever. It's coming through me, and I'm just a channel. Just channeling it out. So it's right from source to you through me. And everyone can channel light, and everyone can channel this energy, and everyone is worthy of healing. I remember having a student once saying, yeah, but am I worthy to become a two? I was just blown away. I said, of course, we're all worthy of this God or spirit. We're all worthy. What parent wouldn't want this child to have that gift of healing? When the world says the world isn't your parent, source is so, and that's where we come from, and that's where we'll return one day, and then you'll know everything. As we start doing this, you can receive. If you don't have Reiki, you can just send light. And what happens is we're kind of a hologram. As we all do this, it magnifies, and it magnifies. We can send it to each other. We can send it to the world, and just envelop the world with this nice little love hugger of healing, what I like to call it. So we can all do that. And those called sit and receive, just receive open heart. That's all. And that's all. And if you're healed, you'll heal the world. You'll heal your family, everyone around you. Just by that. So if everybody wants to just take a breath, you're going to lead us in a meditation?
Yeah, let's do. Yeah. I'm going to do a meditation to start us out. And I want to
get it grounded first.
Yeah, we want to get grounded. We want to get connected into source. And I also want to do an opening of our heart space so that we can really shift into that feeling worthy of receiving. Because as we collectively shift and feel worthy to receive, the abundance is going to start flowing into all of our lives. And I'm not an expert in this, in that I know more than I can actually produce in my life. I'm still shifting and growing myself. I'm still figuring out how to bring enough light into my cells that they all feel open and worthy to receive. I'm not sitting here on my crystal throne saying, well, I've got this down and I'm going to now share it with you guys. I'm in the process of learning and opening as well. I believe in abundance, and I still stress about finances, and I don't want to do that anymore. I believe that if we all can figure out this first step of really feeling worthy and figuring out who we truly are, like Rhonda said, we come from source. And what parent would not want your child to experience abundance and happiness and joy? This idea of scarcity and the fear programming, it's a program that causes us to be enslaved to who we really are. And so I want to do some grounding and bringing in some energy that will help start open and awakening that process in each one of us, for myself and for everybody here. So we're going to go through a meditation, and then we are going to send in the healing. We're going to call it in. We're going to send it. We're going to receive it, not only for each other. And I invite you guys, each one of you who has a specific need, please feel free to put that in the comments. What it is that you're working on, what areas you're working on opening and receiving. Because as you're willing to be vulnerable and share the areas where you're healing and growing, not only do you open to receive more of that energy, but you create a safe platform for the rest of us to do it too. It's okay for us to be vulnerable. It's okay for us to have areas of our life where we need healing. And it's really okay for us all to show up and hold that space to support each other. All right, so if you guys are ready, we're going to start bringing through the healing energy. We're going to move into our meditative state. I invite you guys all to sit up nice and straight. We want to make sure that spinal column where we're going to be bringing in the energy is nice and straight. Sometimes when you're hunched over, you cause it's like kinking up the garden hose, right? The energy doesn't flow as smoothly when we're all kinked up. I read a statistic or a comment somewhere one time that said it's impossible to feel depressed in an uplifted body. So just making sure that we're very uplifted to bring the energy flowing nice and powerfully through is an important starting point. All right, and let's synchronize our breath together, synchronize our energy, synchronize our breath and our heartbeat. So really, when we do that, what we're doing is we're moving into that energy of oneness. Not only are we one with each other, but we're one with the Creator. We are one with abundance. We are one with healing. We are one with prosperity. So let's synchronize our breath as a symbol of stepping into that state of oneness. All right, so everybody deep breath in. A nice slow exhale. And just allow your body to relax, letting go of that stress. Deep breath in. Expanding lungs, hold at the top, creating that space to bring in more light energy, and exhaling. Consciously exhaling and releasing all that doesn't serve you. Nice deep breath in. Hold the top and exhale. The imagination is key in this too. Don't let people tell you your imagination is false. Imagination is key. You should imagine that column of light moving up and down your spine, okay? And expand it. Pretend like you're a kid in one of those tunnels when you go down that slide tunnel and your whole body's encased in the tunnel. Expand that column of light so it's all 360 degrees around you, okay? And with your imagination, sending that column of light like roots of a tree, we're going to anchor down into crystalline core center of Mother Earth. So that column of light moves down through your feet, extending down into the ground, through the crust of Mother Earth, through the crystalline caves of Mother Earth, moving down through that beautiful crystalline grid, and then anchoring deep into the crystalline core center of Mother Earth, and just feel yourself sink into that unconditional love and that support. This is a magenta colored energy, and I always see that magenta colored energy behind my eyes. If you don't naturally see it, imagine it. Allow that magenta colored energy just to fill your inner vision right now. Good, and now we want to pull that energy actually up into our being. It's going to give us a powerful energy upgrade to bring that love and support energy in. So with your breath, with your imagination, pulling that crystalline pink energy, that liquid pink energy all the way up into your body. Pull it all the way up to the top of your head. See if you can feel it. See if you feel any shifts in your body. You might feel the tingles. As you exhale, send that life force energy back down and scoop up some more of that unconditional love and support. This is that energy that's going to open up your cells, bringing more light energy into your cells and helping you to tune into that worthiness to receive. Good. One more deep breath in. Pulling that energy all the way up, honoring your worthiness to receive, and exhaling. There's plenty here for each and every single one of us. Plenty of resources, plenty of knowledge, plenty of opportunities. Now that we've brought that energy into our light body, we're gonna anchor into the Akash, into source energy, so that we can expand it. Okay, so sending that column of light, that tube of light out up the top of your head, moving up through the atmosphere, breaking through the Earth's atmosphere, moving through that firmament, going into space, passing the moon, passing our sun, keep going up, moving up through these layers of space and time and consciousness, moving through our solar system, moving through our galaxy, moving through those other galaxies in our universe, coming up to that invisible force field, that edge between our universe and that source energy. And one more deep breath. With your imagination, allow that tunnel, that column of light to penetrate through that barrier, through that force field, and anchor into that space of the Akash. The ancient knowing of who you are. Allowing yourself to tune into that energy of knowing yourself as creator, as source energy knows you. Unconditional love with zero judgment. Just giving yourself a moment to acclimate to that very high frequency energy. And then when you're ready, use your imagination, pull that Akasha energy, allow it to come back down that column of light. See that platinum-y, sparkly white light energy. You might see rainbows coming down, swirling down, moving down. It's now moving into your own light body, bringing in all of that knowledge, all of that wisdom of who you truly are. And as we allow that Akasha energy to mix with the earth energy, to mix with our own soul's blueprint, we are awakening every cell inside of our body to who we truly are. Feeling that energy as it swirls down now, all the way down through your body. Feel that alchemization process inside of your body. Tune your awareness to those subtle energies that are shifting in your body. The awakening of all of that dormant DNA, those subdimensional layers of DNA, which allow your subdimensional understanding of reality to open up. Allowing for that expansive energy to come into your being. Let's drop into our heart space now. Our brain tends to be where all of our thought processing, all of our cognition is happening. We want to drop that into our heart space now, because the brain is very limited in function. Okay, the brain tends to go on automatic, tends to tune into fear. All right, so we want to drop out of that space. We want to drop into our heart center. So gathering up that consciousness inside of your mind, bringing it into a beautiful crystal ball of consciousness. And then again, with that imagination, use your imagination to see that ball of energy moving down into your heart space. We're going to take a few more synchronized breaths to expand that energy through our heart space, all right? So everybody, deep breath in. Filling up with that cosmic energy, and as you exhale, expanding your consciousness through your heart, pushing it out. Good, nice deep breath in. Pushing it out. Deep breath in. And again, pushing that consciousness out even farther. In your imagination, everybody, I want you to see us as a global community. See our beacons of light, where we're at, covering the globe right now. See us all coming together, rising up. See yourself rising into that 16-foot self, that big version of who you are. All right, we are encompassing the planet in a blanket of connectedness, in a blanket of oneness of our consciousness, in order to send and receive this healing energy today. All right, so we're gonna, now that we have our beings primed and tuned, we're filled with this powerful energy. I'm gonna call in the archangels, calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Haniel. We have the ancestors coming in. We have all of our angels and our spirit guides coming in, all of our masters calling in Lord Buddha, calling in Jesus, calling in Lord Cthulhu. I feel Kuan Yin coming in, calling Lao Tzu in. Call it out, you guys. Anyone who you feel coming into this circle right now, type it into the comments. Share with us who's coming in, who's showing up for you. Feeling as we're joining together in a oneness consciousness to spread this energy, to receive and to send this energy. Wonderful. All right, Rhonda, now that we've turned ourselves into these awesome anchors and senders and receivers of energy, share with us how we can do this. If we haven't been trained in Reiki, if you're just showing up today and you're sending your love and light, tell us how to do this, Rhonda.
Okay, just was told. So everybody can put their hands just in front of their heart chakra, which is just out in front of them, and just imagine light between your hands, and by imagining it, you will start to feel it. You'll start to feel the back hands. You can make a ball of energy, healing energy here. You can color it pink or you can color it green, whichever you choose. You can just make that ball of healing energy right in front of your heart chakra, using all that earth energy and all that energy from this. Just make a nice big energy ball right in front of our heart chakra. This is going to do is it's going to heal your own heart chakra. At the same time, we'll make that ball of energy and then we'll send it out to the world.
When I
probably start feeling it
in
between your hands.
I feel it for sure. I feel it pulsing through my body as well. When I was learning Tai Chi and Qigong from a Qigong master, he taught us to do this and to do like this motion that I'm kind of doing with my hands right now. And we really begin to feel that energy coming. I feel it coming really through my palm area. You might feel it in your fingertips or through your fingers as well. Tune your awareness, guys. Allow yourself to receive this energy upgrade in your own awareness by feeling that's coming in, okay? Feeling our own heart chakras. As we do this, we step into our ability to receive and to heal. And this is a masterful design of the human genetics, of the human makeup, and we've been covered in lies to suppress this knowledge, because there's so much money to be made by the pharmaceutical companies, by all of these companies telling us how much of this medicine that we need. And I'm not knocking Western medicine. Okay, Western medicine saved my son's life when he needed an appendectomy. Okay. But there's a balance here that we need to open up to recognize that we have this ability to heal ourselves from the inside out. And when we step into this ability, we step into our power. So allow yourself to feel that expanse of your own power. Feel that energy circulating through your hands right now. Receive that healing of your own chakra. Yeah, go ahead, Rhonda.
Yeah. You can now for that's who I'd put in first. And then everyone else you want to heal. And then you can put the world in there too. You can imagine between your hands. You can imagine your loved ones, yourself. who needs to be healed probably first, because I don't know of any human on the earth. That's why we came here, to learn lessons. So we all need healing. And then all your loved ones and the earth and different situations, you can put those between your hands. Put them in that light, and that'll help.
Let's put our governments in that light. Yeah.
The different spots, to Puerto Rico, to Florida, to down in southern at Mexico and whole Central America that's getting hit again. You can put New Orleans in there because they're going to be facing some this week.
Texas, but Texas.
Texas, absolutely Texas, and Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Who've had their own challenges this week as well. We just send all that healing energy, all the places where there are fires, and to India, all the other places who've had the floods. We just send this to the whole world and send it to the core so she can heal from the inside out.
Yes.
Send her back the love.
Yeah, I just got major chills doing that. Everybody, feel where your feet are connected to Mother Earth. Take your consciousness there for a second. Feel that connection with Mother Earth. And this amazing energy that you created in your heart chakra between your hands, send that back into the core of Mother Earth. So like Rhonda said, she can heal from the inside out. Put our governments in that, our leadership. We need healing through our leadership. Put the economic structure of the planet in there. Economic structure of the planet is so out of whack. There's plenty here for each and every single one of us. We need healing in that area. Just sending that healing. Ooh, my hands feel like they're on fire right now. I love it.
I know. It's cool. It's nice.
All right, good work.
Everyone, just know, if you're not live right now, you can play this over and over again, because it transcends time and space and everything. Every time you're healing yourself, you're healing the planet over and over again. Or do this on your own at home too. So,
yes. As you're healing yourself, you are healing the planet, everyone. One reason why self-care is so important. Heal these mindsets that says everyone else comes before us. Because as we heal ourselves, we're actually transforming the grid. We are programming the grid of consciousness so that everyone can heal. We are healing the planet as we heal ourselves. We are important. This is how we do our work, is we do the shifting inside of our own being. All right, I'm really proud of you guys. We've created a massive amount of healing energy here. I can feel it. I want to open us up to really receive that energy next. So I invite you, notice anywhere. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to just say, just point it at yourself or point it at the screen. At yourself.
Notice areas where you've taken on tension in your body, either in your shoulders or your back, or you're tensing up anywhere. Maybe inside of your mouth, your jaw might be tense. You might be squinting your eyes. Really relax. That tension causes blocks in being able to receive. So all you need to do to fully receive this is just to fully relax. Use that imagination to see all of your cells opening up, being flooded with this pink energy, this green energy, this healing energy now coming in, transforming the areas of our DNA where we've taken on dis-ease, opening up that, receiving the healing right now. Focusing on your breath, making your breath nice and relaxed, no holding of your breath. Allow a gentle smile to come across your face. Allow yourself to experience the healing, to experience the shift. Talk to every cell inside of your body. Instruct your cells to open and receive this. It is safe to release all of those paradigms and those programs of belief that say others come first, to say that we are not worthy. We're releasing that now. We're embracing the idea that as we heal ourselves, we are healing the planet. Just take a few more moments in this space to receive. And as you fill with this healing energy, with this light energy, you become such a beacon of this that everyone who comes in contact with you, even if you're just seeing them as you pass by people at the grocery store, no, they're receiving this energy, this upgrade that you just facilitated for yourself today just by coming in contact with you. I encourage you to open yourself up when you go out and look people in the eyes and know that when you are looking them in the eyes, you are sending this powerful energy into their being. You are allowing them to experience their own awakening. Okay? Awesome. Good work, everybody. All right, let's allow ourselves to come back into the rooms that we're sitting in. Just slowly start to wiggle yourself around. Allow your consciousness to come back into the space of your body. So touch yourself, touch your body, feel your shoulders, put your hands on your heart space. Coming back into this magnificent being that you are embodying in this time. Excellent work, everybody. Thank you guys all who have, like I said, been vulnerable to share the areas of your life where you need healing. Annie says the palms of her hands are biting. Yes, she feels it. Suraj says destroying the Illuminati control on the economic system everywhere. We are slaves. We are releasing that slavery today. Thank you guys all for coming in and cutting those chains that are shackling us. Yes, our chi ball of energy, our life force energy that we're creating here. God says she's feeling nice light wind through her hands. Beautiful. Wonderful. You guys, we are all healers and we are all transmitters of this energy, whether you are doing this as your business right now or you are still find yourself and a slave to a 9-to-5 job. These chains are releasing. And as you show up and you step into this space like this, you are actually transforming your own life as well. You are freeing yourself from the shackles. Raven says, thank you so much. Thank you for holding the space, Raven. Yes. The line in her hand is pumping. Thank you, God. Thank you guys for sharing what your experience is. This is a really powerful time that we come together. And again, I just want to thank you all. I want to encourage you again, please donate. Please, if you've received something, if you've received powerful energy today, be in an even exchange of giving and receiving. As we do that, we really shift the bonds that hold us as well. Candy says, amazing, thank you. Thank you guys for showing up. Mark, thank you for showing up. It's the synergy of all of us showing up here together that really empowers this collective knowledge. So we appreciate every single one of you. And yes, thank you for the guidance. This is our sister Teresa in the house today holding powerful space. Would love to have healed my need to put others in wants before mine without guilt. Yes. Shift that, Kelly. We brought that powerful energy in. It's a very subtle, subconscious way that we block the healing from everyone of receiving it in the planet. So give yourself permission to receive that. All right. Recognize, again, I can't say this enough. As you heal yourself, as you transform yourself, you are giving others the permission to step into that as well. And that is powerful work. Do not underestimate how powerful it is for you to sit in your own meditative space and shift the things that are going on in your life. You matter. Raven says she's seeing white smoke all around. Beautiful. Got powerful energies showing up here to support us today. Love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for showing up today. Bea, I'll give you a moment to any last things that you want to say in your goodbye, and then we'll give Rhonda a minute to share as well. So Bea, anything that you'd like to say or share before we go?
It was just beautiful, beautiful energy, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, and hopefully be on again soon with more projects, fun things to talk about.
Yeah, sounds amazing. We'd love to have you come on again, support more. I would like to support more of the projects that you're working on. Beautiful soul. Thank you so much. Yes, Brooke, sending you healing. Christine, yes, feeling your own power. Thank you so much. Echelon, yes, we're sending you healing energy to everyone who's showing up today, sending that energy to you. Feel free to go back, like Rhonda shared before, rewatch this broadcast, do the meditation, open yourself to send and heal and to receive. Everybody who's showing up today is receiving this healing. So thank you guys all very much. Rhonda, what closing comments from you?
Well, just like that, just receive it. I mean, just open up. By receiving the healing, you are healing the planet. And I'm very honored to be asked to come today. It's always share my healing. I know I get my own healing back. I get all the left. Great. It's always very uplifting to send out healing.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's an honor and a privilege to be leading the mission here at the Akashic Academy, to be sharing this group with the powerful Amanda Marie. We're all leading our own tribes, and when we come together in this space, it's like the elders coming together to create a new synergy, a new consciousness, a new collection of oneness. So thank you guys all, everyone who showed up. I encourage you to give freely of your hearts and recognize that as you give, you will receive as well. All right? Namaste, everybody.
It's Canadian Thanksgiving today. Happy Thanksgiving.
Wonderful. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Being in that state of honor and gratitude and thankfulness.
Yeah.
So
it's a good day for this.
Namaste, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Namaste. Bye-bye.